Before we know it, the future's the past. Seize the moment while we're in it. Hold on to each other as long as it lasts. I don't care about forever, 'cause sometimes forever is over so fast. Hush, hush, baby, come in here with me. I want for you to go. No need to worry, there is no hurry to stay. We'll take it slow.
It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Yeah, me too. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, it would be so important for them to get some positive energy built up early in the season. And getting a win here in their opening game would go a long way toward doing that. No doubt they're going to come out firing tonight. After a brisk offseason, it's finally upon us, fellas.
What's that?
Opening night.
Oh, tonight's opening night?
Hey,
Oh, those are preseason
games. Shaq, your thoughts on how important it is for a team to get off to a fast start?
Well, early wins gives you confidence.
Oh, do they ever?
Makes you more intimidating to play against.
Oh, does it ever?
I'm so excited. I miss you guys this summer.
Oh, I know. What have you been doing?
I'm happy to be here. I went to China about 59 times.
Yeah.
I went to Cancun 72 times.
Uh-huh.
And I went to the North Pole twice.
Oh, wow.
Wow, how's
so
that?
a pretty uneventful summer for you.
It was bad. I was looking for Santa. I couldn't find him.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to. The fans, the local media, everyone is excited. And I just am excited to be here, start of the season, and you don't want to start slow. You don't want to have any rough patches early on.
What'd you do this summer?
I went fishing.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Catch anything?
Fishing. Yes, I did. I went to Dubai and went deep sea fishing.
Wow, awesome. So you were traveling all over the place? You go deep sea fishing?
What'd you do?
I cut the grass. It was awesome. Oh, that wraps it up. Let's go courtside.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We've got rabid Los Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. The new year getting ramped up, always a roller coaster ride, which is fun. Brent, have you ever been on a team that, say, started slowly, then really turned it on late, or the other way around?
Well, I've been on teams that started slowly and finished slower, Kevin, if that helps you out at all. That's no
well, that's
fun.
Not good.
Yeah, no fun whatsoever. A little bit of both throughout 14 years of playing experience in the NBA, Kevin, and it's just interesting. This is why coaches are so often talking about asking for players to be on the roster that give you consistent effort and to try to stay as even-keeled as possible, whether things are going well or your team is performing poorly. You know there's still a standard at which you want each of your guys to perform at and consistently give you that effort.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Anthony out there with Steven Adams. And it's George in at the small forward. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Caldwell Pope outside. Randall with a screen for Caldwell Pope. That's tipped. Clock at 4. Westbrook with the steal.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Caldwell Pope kicks to Lopez. Floats one. It's hauled in by Adams. Lakers on D. 4-point game. Ball with the rebound.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now, here's George. It's deflected. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did catch up with Coach Luke Walton. This is the first meeting of the year between these two teams, but he said those guys are tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet on defense and do our best to deny penetration. We'll see who comes out on top, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Now here's Randall. Lopez passes to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. Great showing for him last season. Tops in scoring, 3rd in assists, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
Now, here's Ball. Randall dishes to Lopez. Count that bucket. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low. And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first. Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
Now George, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. The baseline J off the mark.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Ingram missing.
And the effort and anticipation on defense won't show up in the individual stat sheet, but effective.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter.
They get the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Adams. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, not a mismatch until you exploit it. That's exactly what he did there from the mid-range.
They double him with George.
You two players.
And the Lakers have possession. They double him with George. Clock at 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Russell Westbrook third.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Snatched up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
And he sinks the second.
And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete, but Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet.
Ingram with it. George picks him up. They double him with George. To the left side wing. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Anthony kicks to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
And with Lonzo Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd as how he plays and views things as if it's a chess match. Greg, pretty good company to be in.
I tell you, that just shows the lofty expectations Ball has been saddled with, and he's the ultimate team player and plays to win. There are questions about his game, but what I always say is the fact that the players he plays with tend to play their best basketball, which I think is a reflection of his game.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They're getting their first look at the Thunder, their first game of the NBA's regular season. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. Luol Deng is checked in for Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Ball. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Patterson, he's checked in for Anthony. Jeremy Grant comes in for George. Arenas is checked in for Andre Robertson. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
There's the double team with Grant. Nance passes to Zubac. Caldwell Pope outside. Stolen. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Feeds it to Deng. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 7. Zubac kicks to Clarkson. Deng with it. Now defended by Grant. 6 to shoot. Deng with the bucket.
Wow, credit there. Somehow finds a way to knock that one in.
And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul. Patterson bringing the double. In the corner, Nance with it. Clarkson kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Dang, double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Zubac. There's the 3.
And their three-point shot is just off the mark to start the game.
Knocked away. Patterson, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead for Los Angeles. They've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Patterson bringing the double. Dishes it to Clarkson. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Kristen. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Kicks it to Clarkson. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And that one's good, Kristen. Kristen's got his second basket of the night.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Clarkson, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard. He's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
Here's Clarkson. Now Caldwell Pope. Pass to Zubac. To the paint. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lakers trail by 9. Clarkson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Outside Dang. To the middle, here's Clarkson, and the layup is good. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
And those close-range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 7. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism, but also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out, to know when to score, to know when to pass, to know when to be aggressive, to know when to slow down. It can be tough at times because I want to do so well, and I want my teammates to do so well, and I want to win so bad.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
You just start to wonder, how did we get to this score at the end of one? I think those steals really established momentum in their favor.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Dang. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Nance in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. Now, here's Grant. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go. And Jeremy Grant, a member of the great Grant family line that has had so many NBA players.
Well, I played with his uncle Horace in Seattle, and the thing that I like about Grant is there's just nothing in terms of nonsense when he has the ball. It's straight line drives right to the rim, and he's coming down hard around the rim.
Now, here's Clarkson. Caldwell Pope outside. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Clarkson dishes to Nance. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
Now, here's Clarkson. Following the shot by Patrick Patterson.
Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Patterson's got 6.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Dang gets a wide open look. Another miss by Dang. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Fires from 14, and he can't bank that one in. It's stolen by Adams. Look from Dang. Again, the miss by Dang.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Nuggets. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Lakers.
And they've got really good balance here. I mean, the 3-ball hadn't been the strongest weapon today for them, but I'd say keep the dose just about the same. Don't change the recipe. When you've got that open shot, you got to take it.
And the Lakers call time here. So, Brent, we often talk about role players who give 100% effort every minute they're on the floor. Which stars have the highest motors right now, in your opinion?
Wow, a lot of guys play with a lot of fire, Kevin. I'm thinking about Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, the workload that he has for the Toronto Raptors. Little guys like Kemba Walker and Isaiah Thomas. But maybe the two guys most prevalent, Chris Paul and then DeMarcus Cousins. And maybe that motor sometimes sputters a little bit, but the motor is still there.
You know what? Of all the qualities a player may have, and I don't even know if a motor or effort is a skill, it seems like it's becoming something that's rattled off very quickly by scouts and coaches. Yeah, he gives great effort. It's as if he's saying, yeah, he's got a great shot, or he's a terrific defender. They act like it's a skill.
Yeah, you think about it, Kevin, what that's doing is defining the fact that there are some guys in the league who don't do it. So when you have a guy who does it constantly, that's what makes him stand out.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Julius Randle comes in for Nance. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And Ball subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Anthony's checked in for Steven Adams. Paul George comes in for Jeremy Grant. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Alex Abrinas. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kristaps. Now, here's Ball. Poke loose, taken away by Anthony. The Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Brandon Ingram, the 2nd overall pick in 2016 out of Duke. What do you make of his rookie season?
You know, very much a work in progress. You have to remember how young he is. Didn't turn 19 until 3 months before the draft, and he's still rail thin. So he's got a chance to improve very quickly over the next few seasons as his body continues to mature.
And the first one drops.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Both good from the line that time. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Westbrook.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's a beautiful jam.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Ball with a wide open look. And again, the Lakers no good. The Thunder leading by 8. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
I mean, can you imagine 3 knee surgeries and then pulling off something like that? Westbrook, athleticism personified.
Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Randall kicks to Ball. Takes a 3. Rebound by Anthony. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Second shot opportunity, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
Melo powering his way through the defense down there. He's used to that kind of contact throughout his career.
And he's good on the second.
Always am amazed at the consistency of what Carmelo Anthony and his ability to score the basketball has done. Averaged 20 points per game, even as a rookie. And no matter the situation, he definitely can carry a team with his scoring.
Westbrook with it, now guarded by Ball, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, he entered the league as a great free throw shooter. Westbrook now gets there a ton.
And with Melo, the 20 points a game, his whole career is astounding. Given the length of the time he's played, Brent, it helps when you're the number 1 option, as he is on offense.
Well, Carmelo has been the number 1 option in any offense his whole life. He's going to go down as one of the NBA's greatest scorers of all time, and just a consistent threat you can rely upon night in and night out.
Now, here's Ball. Lopez a screen. Ball kicks to Lopez. Patterson bringing the double. 4 on the clock. Looking to end the run.
Well, Robertson is a tenacious defender and guards multiple positions. Great nose for the ball.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Ball. Patrick Patterson picking up that last bucket. Lopez with the bucket.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
And there it is for him. 6 points for Paul George.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ingram with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Ball. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
And it's George finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Timeout called the Lakers. Brent, 15th overall is where you were drafted, right in the middle of the first round. A very nice place to be. Talk about the nerves waiting for your name to be finally called by the commissioner on that podium.
Well, Kevin, I wasn't nervous, and I'll tell you why. Actually, I was nervous, and it was more about the captain landing the plane. You and I have shared this story, and I'll share it with you again. During that draft, I was actually on an airplane and did not see one moment of the NBA draft in 1996. So my biggest nerves were that the pilot was going to bring the plane down safely, and then I watched the draft on VCR about 2 hours later.
No kidding.
That's the truth.
Wow.
So the best part about that, Kevin, I'll tell you this, is the fast forward button.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't the first pick. We could fast forward that, or the second, or the third, and we got to that 15th pick, and what an honor to have my name called in the first round of the NBA draft.
An honor indeed.
Checking out the numbers for Ingram, how he performed last season. He was around 9 points per last year, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent, but honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
From all the whispers that we've heard, he's been working hard on his game. It just has not showed up yet in the box score.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Randall. The offensive rebound. Lopez. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Now, here's Clarkson, picked by Randall. Ingram with it. George picks him up. Ingram kicks to Lopez. Over Patterson. Lopez, no luck.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lakers trail by 21. They get a hand on it. Ball kicks to Randall. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Oh, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough. And the long arms and legs of Ingram come into play on defense, bothering shooters with his hustle.
Clarkson kicks to Ingram. Offline with his 3. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Here's George. From 16 feet away, he cans it. George has got 15 points.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
The finish, and then George with the jam.
And George just has that extra gear. Well, once he kicks into it, he is nearly impossible to stop.
The Lakers shooting a meager 37% for the game.
This OKC team is one of the best in the league when it comes to getting themselves to the free throw line, and a lot of that comes with the sheer force of Russell Westbrook, who draws a ton of fouls. But there's a few other crafty players who can get to work on the inside and find their way to the free throw line.
Now, here's Clarkson, following the miss by Russell Westbrook, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Clarkson. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Patrick Patterson. Here's Ball, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Here's George. With the second effort, Westbrook can't get it to go.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Stolen by Westbrook. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
So fast and so aggressive. Hard to stop Westbrook when he's tearing down the court like he did there.
The Lakers shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. Ball dishes to Ingram. There's the pick. Misses off the left iron.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, guarded closely. They double him with George, the 17-footer. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Can they get it? And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Oklahoma City out in front, running away with this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Carmelo, what was the area of emphasis for your team during the first half?
Well, we're doing it on both ends of the court. We buckling down on the defensive end. We're sharing the ball offensively, making good plays. You know, cherishing every possession counts, and we're doing that the first half.
I know you want to keep it going in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome to halftime. Hey, what a fantastic time of the year. NBA season getting underway.
I'm excited. I am really excited. I am really, really excited, honey.
Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially at the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
So many times we talk about offensive players being in a great rhythm. Well, right now, defensively, he's in one. Great anticipation and reading those passing lanes.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Paul George is out there with Anthony, and it's Adams in at the 5. Anthony drives in, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Steven Adams brings a lot to the team, Brent. Got a chance to be more involved, in fact, with the offense after Durant left.
Well, he's not a wispy 7-footer, Kevin. Thick and rugged out there on the floor and willing to set a lot of screens to free up Russell Westbrook. One of the things I'd like to see them do is maybe explore him in the post a little more often as an offensive threat. I think he's capable down there.
Now, here's ball. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. And Adams with the slam.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Stolen by George. Here's Robertson. Off target with his 3. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
More power of Westbrook shown there. Not many guys can finish through contact like that.
Now, here's ball. Picked by Randall. Ball kicks to Randall. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Anthony. Outside, George. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Takes it from 10. And again, the Lakers no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Roberson. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, I like watching Robertson get involved in the offense, especially when he gets down there. Nice soft touch down on the inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Hey, Brent, what's more important, offense or defense? Some guys are great at both.
Well, offense is sometimes what you get paid for, Kevin, but defense is where you need a buy-in. And so to me, it's always the defense and the way that you construct that camaraderie on that end of the floor, that communication on that end of the floor that's going to make the difference in your season.
Don't you love two-way players, though, guys that play hard at both ends? It's hard to do, but the guys that do it well really stand out.
Well, it's not football, Kevin. There's two sides that you have to play in basketball, and certainly the more equipped that you are to play both, the more playing time you're going to see for a coach.
Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, 2 seconds.
And the Thunder with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's George. Rebounded by the Lakers.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
Ingram passes to Caldwell Pope. They double him with George. Randall dishes to Ingram. Lakers passing it around. Takes the 13-footer. And again, the Lakers no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Anthony with the bucket.
Well, Melo right now is in attack mode and not settling for the jump shot, slashing apart this weakened defense.
Now here's Randall. They double him with George. Lopez kicks to Ingram. Tries yet again. Westbrook with the block. But they recover it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Randall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That one is off. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game, a great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam, and boy, he can be tough to contain.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alex Abrinas comes in for George. And the Lakers with some changes. Nance comes in for Randle, and it's Dang in for Ingram. So, Brent, less than 0.1% of NBA fans bother to vote for the All-Star game. Do you think the league should devise a different way to choose the players for that big mid-season event?
I'd really like, again, this is an area, Kevin, that the league has done a great job of being a bit progressive with the way they've changed the All-Star balloting. 50% of the vote now going to the fans, 25% to the players, and 25% to the media. It's a way to make sure that guys who are having tremendous seasons are recognized both by their peers and their media rather than the fans getting ahead of some marketing scheme. So this has been addressed.
Perfect.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Gotta love the fact that going vertical is a major part of what makes him so difficult as a point guard to defend, especially around the rim.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Poked away. Nance passes to Lopez. To the inside. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, how about the concentration from Ball? Not allowing himself to be denied. Really got to wrap him up on these shots to prevent the bucket.
Zubac is checked in for Brook Lopez. And then for Oklahoma City, Grant comes in for Andre Robertson. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
and trying to be the first one to get his hands on the miss. Instead, he's called for over the back.
Tough foul. He's trying to make something happen right there, and he gets a bit out of control, and the referee's right on spot.
The Lakers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Nance a screen. Pass the ball. Anthony on the double team. Out to the wing. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Inside. And now a fast break for the Thunder.
A good timing on the fast break. We don't talk about that enough. Melo coming into the play and then finishing it off.
Clarkson kicks to Zubats. Down low, Nance. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot. This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Now, here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. Picked him clean. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
Whoa! Wow.
Good
Look out. That's ferocious Melo with some hang time and just crushes the jam.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. Nance with it. Now Anthony defending. And that one, good. Tang's got his second bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
Here's Ball. He's got 5.
And really no other way to put it but the Lakers with that dramatic front office change last season around that deadline and new big-name leadership. The hope is that they can escape from what's been an awfully rocky patch here of Lakers history.
.158 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Anthony. The shot missing. Nance with some nice D. And the turmoil for the Lakers up top has certainly been fodder for the newspapers in Southern California.
Yeah, aborted takeover attempts, infighting, court battles. I mean, this has been a soap opera. But one thing is certain, in order to be successful as a franchise, you need everybody on the same page. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Nance has got 6.
A huge mistake, letting him establish that kind of position down low.
Yeah, defense 101, don't let him get that deep, and this speaks to the lack of effort right there. No better way to frustrate your coach.
And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Christian, the pass to Grant. Nice D from Dang.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good from Luol Deng. The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Adams checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, one thing the Thunder have always done well is control the glass. Good rebounding team.
Well, the Thunder are great candidates to end up near the top for both offensive and defensive rebounds, and it certainly helps when Russell Westbrook is tearing down over 10 boards a game. It's a complete effort with this ball club, and they have guys who are willing to stick their nose in there.
Nance dishes the ball. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Abrinas kicks to Adams. Shoots over Zubats. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
It'd be great if Steven Adams develops that shot consistently. That'll open up some offense.
There's a screen. Caldwell Pope. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Let's go now.
Words of praise from Billy Donovan asking them to stay locked in, make good choices.
Yeah, and when all 5 of these guys are on the same page, great things tend to happen. So let's see if that continues.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. We've got Bogut. Hart is out there with Brewer. Then it's Dang, and it's Kuzma in at the power forwards position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. And here is Brewer. Knocks it loose. Christian, the pass to Eustace. Right side, Collison. Over Bogut, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Lakers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Passes it to Kuzma. Shoots from 14. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Oklahoma City shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. In other sports, the drafts have so many rounds, the scouts have a lot of work to do, but with only 2 rounds in the NBA draft, Brent, can the GM really just cover most of it?
I think the GMs, at least the smartest GMs, Kevin, have a great team behind them that gets out there, gathers as much information as possible, and does as much in terms of not only the play, but the player, the dynamics of the player, his characteristics, what he's about. To bring all that information to a general manager and present it to him before the draft, teams do a great job of targeting guys that they think are going to enhance their roster.
And now the international realm comes into play too.
Well, if I signed you up for my Mediterranean scouting service, Kevin, would you do it?
Yeah, I do it for free.
I'll see you over there.
And so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Alex Abrinas. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Kuzma, that's good.
Bucket earned, out-muscling and out-hustling everybody for the rebound.
Grant kicks to Eustace. Rebounded by Bogut.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Here's Hart. Bogut dishes to Brewer. Off target from outside. Here's Eustace, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. They get Luol Deng. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. No good from Grant. The Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Collison. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Collison's got 4 this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Hart the pass to Dang. Here's Kuzma. Puts up a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And the Lakers with possession here. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. There's the double team with Grant. And there's the pass to Kuzma. And the 3 off target. Unloads from 9. Collison. And it's put back up and in by Collison.
That's a nice tip, and you can't leave him alone on the offensive glass or he'll find a way to get to the ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Double team on Dang. It's blocked. Over to the wing. Here's Kristen. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Hart. He's covered by Felton. Takes a 3. And the Lakers with another miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-5 run. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the first. That one is no good. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Dang. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Hart, screened by Bogut. Hart, that's good.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Here's Grant. Second chance shot. The stupendous finish in traffic.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
On the wing, Dang. Shoots a 3. That shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Eustace kicks to Felton. No good off the front iron. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Thunder have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. The Lakers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. The feed to Bogut. Doubled by Collison. Tipped away. And Bogut slams it in.
And Bogut not messing around underneath. The big fella coming through.
Collison, good.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Clarkson with the ball. Inside, Bogut. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Grant.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Grant, a great job there of going into contact, not shying away.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Jeremy Grant just has such a great combination of athleticism and explosiveness. It's up to him to find familiar spots on the floor and do a good job of playing off his teammates to make an impact on every game that he plays.
Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Oklahoma City, Patterson, he's checked in for Collison. And Abrinas subbed in for Raymond Felton. Here's Kristen. and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Hart, here's Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
That's some good interior passing, and that's how you move it on the inside.
Here's Grant. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. So it's the Lakers now. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Nance a screen, stolen by Grant. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Eustace's shot is good.
Yeah, good job with the anticipation, and then the quick hands results in points off the break.
Sometimes you calculate the risks, and he did it there, but couldn't have turned out any better.
Now, here's Clarkson. And the Lakers with another miss.
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Oklahoma City.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Russell Westbrook.
He came in with a focus and brought that dominant performance to the defense all night long, controlling the pace of the game and was firing on all cylinders.
Eustace kicks to Patterson. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now the team came in fired up from the opening tip. You could see the focus. They're ready to do battle.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're ahead. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
Now, here's Clarkson. Back to Bogut. Can they get it? The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Kristen. He's covered by Deng. Patterson can't get it to go. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Nuggets in Denver. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here is Nance. Off the inbound and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That free throw good from Nance.
At the line for two.
And so he's able to get one of two. Here's Abrinas. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.